Hello friends, in this lecture we will see how to create new tool and how to add your new tool in a database. Because when we are creating some programs, so many times we have to repeat the same tool again and again. So for that reason, we have to create a database. If you are using any tool and you want to use that tool repeatedly, so in so many program and so many dies and mode, that time you will create new tool and we will add this to in database. Okay, so for for the database, first we have to make some changes. So first of all, here in option we have this application option, and in application here we have tools, and in tools feed and speed, and make sure these two options will be selected: auto load feed rate and auto load depth of cut. So automatically feed rate will detect from the tool, and the depth of cut will also detect from the our tool. So keep this on, accept. And next, go to tool here, and here we have this option, this database manager. And in database manager, check this option, load shank with tool, if you want to load your shank with the tool, and if you want to create new tool with double click, so switch on these two options. And here in database setting we have this path where the database file will save, that is in PowerMill 2020 file tool db and tool database mdb. Okay, so this path is okay, no need to change, just click to close. Okay, and just do one more thing. From the menu, here in PowerMill we have this registered tool database server. Click this on, so that the tool database will register with the path which we have defined. Okay, now this path is registered, so if you will add or save your tool, it will automatically save into the tool path. And if you want to retrieve your tool, it will retrieve from the database. So click here, and here first I'm going to add a new tool, take a bull mill. So click here, and my tool is 60 and radius 6. Okay, and bull mill. So this is my tool. So change the parameter. So 60 is the diameter, and here radius is 6. I click here so that we will see properly, and the length 10. Okay, and if you are using ATS, automatic tool changer, we are using to enter the tool number and number of flutes. Okay, and this is my tool. So now I want to add the shank, so click here to add new shank, and the dimension of the shank is upper dia 55 and lower dia also 55, and length is 100. So this is my tool, and if you want to holder, so we can add the holder from here. And from here in cutting data, first I'm going to add a tool library, tool family. So click here. So my tool family is, I'm going to create bull nose, so bull mill family. My tool is this one, and hide all this, and if it is checked on, okay, so what will become, I'm going to show you. Just see the units of this depth of cut is TDS, tool die unit in radial dimension. So make sure don't select this one, just remove it. Now double click over it, and here in axial depth and radial depth we can add this values, like depth of cut I want 0.5, and radial is 30, 35 or 40, and feed rate 2500, and surface, sorry, here cutting speed is 2500, and spindle speed 800 rpm. Okay, the rest option will automatically adjust as per the depth of cut and the feed and speed, and click close. So my tool is ready, and you can directly save it from here. Okay, it will automatically add to the database, or just remove this. And here we have this roughing. We have defined this tool for the finishing operation, like if we are doing raster finishing or 3D offset finishing, so that time we can use this tool and the parameter will work as per the finishing operation. Okay, and for the roughing, double click here, and I'm going to change some parameter for the roughing, like 0.4 mm for the axle depth, and radial 35, and here spindle speed 800 rpm, and cutting speed same 2000. Okay, and close. And if you will say is check this, hide empty rows, so empty rows will hide only which we have defined, will show you here, and you can directly save it from here or just close. And here we have in tool, right click here and add tool to database. So here the geometry, and it is asking for the material. Okay, so which type of material you are going to cut. So generally we use die steel. Tick. So stock material is this, and these things are going to be export. Okay, tool geometry, stock information, and cutting data. So cutting data, it is very important. So these all things are going to export in the library. See, it is working now. It will take a little bit time. So I'm going to delete it. Just delete this tool. Okay, and here I'm going to select a model area clearance. Model area clearance. Click. And from the tool, here we have the tool, and click here. So here we have, see this data tool database search. Here we have tool, so here we have two tools. So one is ball mill, and second we have created now. Just click it, tool will add. See, and rest of the things, see here in model area clearance. See the step over, this step down 0.4 what we have entered, the value is retrieved from the tool, and the spindle speed, see it is 800, and cutting speed is 2000 as we have taken in the tool, the same it is here. Okay, and if you want to add the holder, so for the holder we have to do same. Just click here and settings, and here in holder. Okay, so here my holder is like which type of holder you want, BT40, BT30. So BT40, and add, and this is upper diameter is 80, lower is also 80, and length is 100. Okay, and add one more time for next stud. So upper is 100, and lower is also 100, and length is 60. I'm taking this time. Okay, and in hangover is a distance from the bottom of the tool to this holder. Okay, this is a hangover, and keep it like 50, 60 near about this, and it affects only when we are checking the, when we verify the collision between the holder and the job. Okay, that time it will come, it will create some effect, otherwise this, it doesn't affect on the toolbar. So it is here. Now you can export it directly. Click, it will add to library, and close. So see here it is also, and if we will go wait, just delete it. I'm going to delete this, and here database, this is the tool, and specify holder, and my holder is BT40. See, the hangover is not coming here, no problem, we can directly edit it. So click this and right click, sorry, tool, right click and settings, and enter the this hangover. Okay, so my tool is created. Or if you want to create some smaller tool, like ball mill 2 mm or 3 mm ball mill, so for that go to this ball nose, and for ball nose 2 is a diameter, and for 2 length will be 8. Okay, not more than this. And shank, see where it is, just zoom it. Okay, and it, and the diameter of this shank is 4, and lower is 2, and length approximately 3. Okay, and add next step, and 4, 4 length 30, not more than this. Okay, and if you want to export it, you can export this also. If you want to add holder for this, we can add the holder for this as well. Okay, so just click it and export, it will export. So this is all about the tool and the tool database, and we have learned how to create a new tool and how to add the tool in the database. So thank you for watching.